from Peninsula TV Studios in San Carlos, SBC, the San Mateo Credit Union, Wells Fargo, and Oracle present this year's hottest game show, Bay Area Quiz Kids. And now, the best host on the West Coast, Brad Friedman.
Thank you. Welcome to Quiz Kids in our third round of competition. If you've been watching us these past weeks, we have whittled down 42 of the smartest teams in the Bay Area down to 12. And we're going to see who become part of the Elite Eight as two of our best teams take on each other. Over here today, we have the Harker School Eagles. And we have the Sacred Heart Gators. And so, without further ado, let's start with the collaboration round. Gentlemen, welcome back. If you'll recall, in this first round, you'll be playing as a team. You will be trying to answer as many 10-point questions as you can as a team. I will give you some time to collaborate when I ask you a question. Your captain, Yi or Daniel, will give me the answer you think is correct. If you get it right, you score the points. If not, the other team gets to collaborate, possibly steal those points away. We'll go back and forth till the buzzer signals the end of the round. Good luck to both teams. And here is Harker's first question. A lot of colleges have unusual team names. One of the strangest has got to be that of the University of California at Santa Cruz. What mollusk and second largest of their kind in the world is the mascot?
Banana slug.
Okay.
Banana slug.
The banana slug is right. 10 points. He used to share the tennis serve speed record at 149 miles per hour. He now holds it all by himself at 150 miles per hour. Name this defending U.S. Open champion and one of the world's best.
The only...
Andy Roddick.
What is it?
Andy Roddick.
Roddick?
Yeah.
Andy Roddick?
That's it. 10 points. What Asian nation's flag features a picture of its famed ancient temple Angkor Wat?
Cambodia.
That's right, Cambodia. Gators, what are the two basic types of optical telescopes?
Refractive and reflective.
What,
Refractive and reflective.
Refractive and reflective. What?
Yes, that's right, refracting and reflecting. Refracting and reflecting. What British philosopher sought the greatest happiness for the greatest number by his theory of utilitarianism?
Jeremy Bentham.
Bentham.
Yes, Jeremy Bentham is right. On the curve, y equals x squared plus 4x minus 1. Calculate the value of y when x equals 3.
22?
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You can steal.
20.
20.
And you stole it, 20. Here's your next question. And the moon be still as bright, the off-season, and the million-year picnic are among the stories contained within what Ray Bradbury novel about exploring another planet?
The Martian Chronicles.
That's right, The Martian Chronicles. What historic occasion's 200th anniversary was marked in December 2003 with an American flag being hoisted in New Orleans' Jackson Square?
New Orleans?
Mardi Gras?
Okay. Mardi Gras?
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You can steal.
Louisiana Purchase.
The Louisiana Purchase.
That's it. It's the Louisiana Purchase. In February 2004, British researchers discovered the hull of a ship that they think is what ship used to travel the world in the 1830s by Charles Darwin?
Beagle.
The Beagle.
HMS Beagle, that's right. Sacred Heart, he blossomed as a composer under the guidance of Rimsky-Korsakov, one of a famous Russian five. Who wrote the ballet in 3 deals called Card Game after he wrote The Rite of Spring?
Vivaldi.
No, I'm sorry. You can steal.
Stravinsky.
That's right. Igor Stravinsky. Oh, that signals the end of the round, and let's look at the score. It is 20 for Sacred Heart, and in the lead with 80 points, the Harker School. All right, well, we will come back and meet our teams in just a moment, so don't go away. Welcome back. The score is 80 to 20. You guys have been stealing right and left, Harker, and I just lost track of it. Yi Sun, captain, you guys have been busy with other competitions. You just came back from the Science Bowl, the three of you and two other colleagues. How did you do there?
Well, we won the regional competition.
Congratulations. How many teams were involved in that?
There were 16.
16 teams. And what do you do next?
So we're going to go to Washington for the national competition.
And when are the national competition?
It's in early May.
Early May. Well, we'll probably be done by then, so we'll see what happens. We're already past that on television. Isn't that magical? You're taking 3 AP courses right now in science alone.
Yeah.
How many more APs are you taking?
None.
None. Oh, good. Good. Take it easy, too. Mason Liang, you're playing with the team on TV for the first time. I know you've been part of the team, so welcome to our show. Tell us something about yourself. What are some of your interests besides, obviously, academics, Science Bowl?
Yeah, I also like history. And I do swimming right now in school.
You're in the swim team?
Yeah.
Well, good for you. Good luck with that. Lev Pizarski, the last time the first time we met, you were trying to start a chess team at school, and now you say you have succeeded.
Yeah.
So what will happen there with this new chess team? What's your first plan?
Well, hopefully they'll be able to go to Cal Chess State Scholastics, compete there at Santa Clara in late March, and hopefully they'll be able to do quite well there.
Well, good for you. Good luck with all of that. Let's give a big hand to your coach, Mr. Bradley Stahl. And the Gators have been busy all weekend with their play in a day, which means you haven't slept for 48 hours.
More or less.
Good for you, Daniel Brady. And this is not good because you have to play Quiz Kids now, and next week is Spirit Week.
Yeah, after this, I'm supposed to go right to school, and somehow I need to figure out how to build a log cabin, and I don't know how to do that, so
How does the log cabin, well, you know, look to Mr. Lincoln.
yeah.
How does you, and Lincoln Logs, the whole thing, how does your log cabin fit into Spirit Week?
Well, the way it works is that each of the 4 classes has a theme based on a color. There's class colors, and our theme, after some discussion and dispute, is Canadian Red Cross. So, as there's log cabin because perhaps they have log cabins in the Canadian forest. Maybe?
There are no easy answers with your school, are there? Good luck to you there. Scott Norton, our actor, I know you were participating as a writer in this Play for a Day, but you are involved in the next production, or one of the many new productions at Sacred Heart. And what is that?
That's Clue the Musical.
Clue the Musical. Who knew?
So it's basically the board game put into the form of a musical theater.
Right.
And we walk around to different rooms and sing and dance, and the ending changes every time.
Does the audience vote on the ending, or do you just decide arbitrarily which ending it will be?
Yeah, it's the audience that fills out a little ballot and votes on the ending.
It sounds really intriguing. And you're playing Mr. Body, the victim, huh?
Yes,
Good.
and the host, and I'm the MC of it all.
Oh, good. So when you die, you're not really dead.
Right.
Wonderful. Good luck with that. Break a leg, or break a leg with a chandelier in the conservatory. Billy Rowan, our freshman who's been feeding all the answers to the tired upperclassmen over here. You're involved in the track team.
Yes.
That's such an ordinary thing to have happen at Sacred Heart. I'm surprised.
Well,
Do they run like regular people? And
No. Well, it's a little bit slower than most people.
Oh, and you brought your coach with you too. You brought Chip Getzinger. I'm sure he's very excited sitting in the audience hearing you say this.
Well, I mean, it's a big accomplishment to have gotten as many people to come out as we did. So
Good.
I'm just glad. I'm one of the few.
I wish your team the very best. Let's give a big hand to your coach, Mr. Kevin Morris. And would you join me in giving a round of applause to the man who keeps me sprinting, our judge, Mr. Frank Saboti. All right. We will be right back after these messages. Well, I have more questions in my hand, so why don't we play the lightning round? Gentlemen, you're playing on your own for your team now. I'll ask you a series of questions. The first person to buzz in gets to give me the answer they think is correct. If you give me the right answer, you'll score 10 points. Give me the wrong answer, the other team gets to collaborate, possibly steal those points if the captain gives me the correct answer. If you buzz in before I complete the question, I will stop speaking. You'll have to answer with the information given. If you get it wrong, I will complete the question for the other team. Good luck to both teams. 80 to 20, here we go. Who left her job as a reporter for NBC in early 2004, saying she could not? Yes, Yi.
Maria Shriver.
That's right. The chemical compound limonite is made of oxygen and what common metallic element? Daniel.
Iron.
Correct. If a pie chart showing California's state budget shows 40% of its money being spent on schools, Daniel.
Prisons.
Your answer makes more sense to me, but I will complete the question for the Harker team. If a pie chart showing California's state budget shows 40% of its money being spent on schools, how many angular degrees of the pie chart would the school section occupy?
4 times 36 is that? That's 144. 144.
That's right. It's just such a dream question. Anyway, which ice hockey star who played his career with the Philadelphia Flyers and New York Rangers suffered his 8th? Yes, Lev.
Eric Lindros.
Correct. In the 1980s, she directed the New York City Opera, named this former opera singer nicknamed Bubbles, who has hosted the PBS series Live from Lincoln Center. Beverly Sills. After the 1860 presidential election, Abraham Lincoln credited his victory to the speech he made at Cooper Union College, as well as to the portrait he posed for while there by what famed photographer who later captured the civil... Yes, Mason.
Brady.
Matthew Brady. In the classic story, what Roman was rewarded for pulling a thorn out of a lion's paw by the lions not eating him later on? Daniel.
Polonius.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You can steal, gentlemen.
Peter? What? I don't know. Peter. Peter.
Androcles. In suits at common law, where the value in property exceeds $20, the right of trial by jury, yes, Lev.
Fifth Amendment.
Nope, sorry. The right of trial by jury shall be preserved as the beginning of which amendment to the U.S. Constitution?
I think sixth. Fourth or sixth.
Sixth.
Seventh.
Oh.
What 16th century British poet only wrote 6 of the 12 books he'd planned for his classic work, The Fairy Queen? Yi.
Spencer.
Correct. In 1837, he engaged in a celebrated ivory duel with his chief rival, Sigismund Thalberg, to determine the greatest pianist of the day. Name this famed composer of the Hungarian Rhapsodies. Mason.
Brahms.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You can steal.
I don't even know anything. Vivaldi.
Franz Liszt. It's almost never Vivaldi. After the death of the German president Friedrich Ebert in 1925, Hindenburg was persuaded to run for the office by a coalition of nationalists. Give the term commonly used to describe these Prussian aristocrats. Mason.
Junkers.
Junkers, yes. Singing songs like The Man I Love or Porgy is no more work than sitting down and eating Chinese roast duck, and I love roast duck, she wrote in her autobiography. What great jazz singer was nicknamed Lady Day? Lev.
Another one.
Don't know? Okay, you guys can steal it.
I don't know.
Peggy Lee.
Peggy Lee.
Billie Holiday, Lady Day. The International Peace Garden is on the border between Manitoba and what U.S. state, home to the cities of Minot, Grand Forks, and Fargo? Yi.
North Dakota.
Right. This land was known as Albion even before the Romans. Yes, Mason.
England.
That's correct. What moon of the planet Uranus is named for a character in Shakespeare's The Tempest? Yi.
Callisto.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
God.
God.
At least you didn't say Vivaldi. Ariel. This son achieved phenomenal success, became more famous than his father, and earned the sobriquet the Waltz King. Give me the name of father or son. Lev.
Sammy Davis Jr.
Sorry, that's incorrect.
I don't even remember the quick Vivaldi.
Johann Strauss. Oh my goodness, that's the end of that round, and we see Sacred Heart has 30, and with 160 points, Harker is in the lead. Well, can Sacred Heart come from way behind and pull up an upset? We'll find out after these words. Don't go away. All right, it's 30 to 160. I think they want me to play the Extreme Lightning Round. Okay, gentlemen, you just get some answers. You might be able to catch up because the point values are doubled to 20. Here we go. Good luck, both teams. What Yankee second baseman was traded? Daniel.
Jeter.
Nope. Nope. Was traded to the Texas Rangers in 2004 as part of the deal that let Alex Rodriguez go to New York.
Okay.
Soriano.
That's right. His 19 days in confirmation hearings before a Senate subcommittee was longer than any judge before or since. Name this first Jewish Supreme Court justice. Yes, Mason.
Brandeis.
Louis Brandeis, yes. When Japanese industrialist Ryoi Saito paid $82.5 million for the portrait of Dr. Gachet in 1990, it was the most expensive painting. Yes, Mason.
Van Gogh.
That's right. In February 2004, he announced that he is running for president again, this time as an independent. Yes, Lev.
Ralph Nader.
Nope. The last time he ran in 2000, Ralph Nader was a candidate for what political party?
Green Party.
Yes, Green Party. A subdivision of a city patrolled by part of its police force is described by what term that also, yes, ye.
Precinct.
Correct. The numbers E and pi. Yes, Mason.
Transcendental.
Nope. Oh, yes, I'm sorry, I can't accept that. Yes, transcendental numbers. The C.S. Lewis book, The Screwtape Letters, contains letters supposedly written by the senior devil Screwtape to what junior devil who is Screwtape's nephew? Mason.
Mephistopheles.
No, I'm sorry, that's not right.
Ball.
Vivaldi. Wormwood. Give the two solutions of x for the equation, the absolute value of the quantity x minus 3 equals 4. Lev.
7 and -1.
That's right. I could have been a contender. Was spoken by Marlon Brando on in what Academy Award? Yes, Lev.
On the waterfront.
Correct. What seaport on the Italian? Scott?
Venice.
No, I'm sorry. What seaport on the Italian Riviera, once one of the medieval Europe's major centers of commerce, is the birthplace of Christopher Columbus?
Genoa.
Genoa.
Genoa. I'm marking you all 1 point off for all the mispronunciations. They're still winning. Reaching only 30 inches high at the shoulder, what antelope found only in South Africa shares its name with a brand of sneakers? Lev.
For gazelle.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You can steal, guys.
Reebok.
Yeah.
Yeah? Wow.
The Reebok. What Pacific Island country, which includes 332 islands, of which, yes, Daniel.
Philippines?
No, I'm sorry. Of which approximately 110 are inhabited, is the birthplace of golfer Vijay Singh.
The Andaman Islands. Andaman Islands.
Okay, whatever. The Andaman Islands?
Fiji. What is the stellar classification of our sun? Mason.
M.
No.
Like Nova, Super.
Star.
Okay, star.
G2.
Okay.
In February 2004, a diving team found the wreckage of the German ship Admiral Graf Spee off the coast of what South? Yes, Mason.
Uruguay.
That's correct. Who created a controversy in February 2004 by recommending to Congress that Social Security? Yes, Mason.
Alan Greenspan.
Correct. Could you speak up, please, a little bit? Give the term for the series of chemical elements with atomic numbers between 57 and 71. Yes, Lev.
Actinides.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You can steal, gentlemen.
Lanthanoids.
No, it's the transcendentals.
Lanthanide series. What author invented a whole new genre of fiction called the nonfiction novel with his book In Cold Blood? Yes, Mason.
Truman Capote.
Capote, that's right. Oh, well, they have a little trouble with pronunciation, but with 380 to 70 points, this is it route, gentlemen. You have won the game. You know what? Just get some rest, go home, put on some Vivaldi and relax. Thank you for being with us, gentlemen. I always love having you here, and good luck to you with all your endeavors with Spirit Week and everything else that's coming up. Gentlemen, we will see you in our semifinals as you become one of the Elite 8 teams coming up soon and participating in the Grand Championship, perhaps, that will lead them to a tour of Europe, courtesy of our friends at ACIS. You never know who's going to win, so stick around and watch. If you would like to come down here and watch us for free, be in our studio audience, just call us at 650-637-1936, and we'll send you tickets. So come on down or stay tuned to your TV station and watch us. See you soon. Bye-bye.
The following underwriters help to make this program possible: SBC, the San Mateo Credit Union, Wells Fargo, and Oracle. Tournament champions will win an all-expenses-paid trip to Europe, courtesy of ACIS. Mr. Friedman's wardrobe provided by Dan Newell, distinctive men's clothing of San Mateo. Additional support provided by these Bay Area newspapers: the Burlingame Scottish Rite of Freemasonry, Misha's Cafe and Catering of San Carlos, Molly Stone's Markets, Sam Trans, Century Theaters, Jamba Juice, Silver Terrace Nurseries, The Tea Party, Target, AEIS, Ronald Bland, and the San Mateo County Office of Education.